Before you walk away, make sure that the wick is burning. Sometimes oils and herbs put the wick out, so make sure your candle is burning well before you walk away. It's important that the energy that you are using to make your candle is exactly what you want. If it's for health, you look under that chart that tells you what it's for, what number. If it's for finances, it'll tell you what number. If it's for partnership, to bring someone into your life, you look at that number. Throw it down. For some reason, you throw down your cowrie shells and you're not getting the number you want. Keep coming back. Take a break, a few minutes, like 10-15 minutes. Come back again. Throw your cowrie shells down until you achieve the number that around you, that surrounds you, the energy that surrounds you in order to make your candle. Don't make your candle until you have achieved the number in the cowrie shells. And right then, you begin to do your candle. Give it a try. You're going to see it works. Right here, and you saw it right here at Beyond Imagination.
Reading is very useful as long as you don't find it confusing. So the important thing to do is to find a tool that you can understand. And one of the hardest things that people find is to find a tool to understand themselves better. It's very easy to see what someone else is doing or what they may be doing right or wrong, but to be honest with yourself and really understand what you need to fix in yourself is sometimes a little more complicated. What I have here is a great tool that allows you in a very simple way to understand your own self and what it is that you're doing at that time. So, if you need to fix it and you read this tool every day, the same things are going to come up so you better understand it. Very simple, as I said, it's just 16 dice. They're very small so that they can all fit in your hand. Normal dice from 1 to 6. You can read on other people with this tool, but I find it more useful if you read about yourself, because if you read it every day, then you start understanding yourself better. The way you read it is again very simple. You put them in your hands and you will rub your hands together. So as you rub the dice together, you say, how's my day doing today? Or how am I doing today? Or just, how am I? And you drop the dice on a plate, on a flat surface. Then all you do is you group all the dice of the same number together in a line. And then we'll show you on the screen what each number means. There's a positive and a negative to each number. And that's when you really have to be honest with yourself to decide which characteristic you're portraying that particular day. So, put them together in a line from the highest number. I have some 6s here, so I'll put them together. And then the 5s, the 4s, the 3s, the 2s, the 1s. If you don't have any, it doesn't matter. The answer to your question, though, is the number of dice that you have the most of. That's where you have to look in the chart that we're about to show you and find out the answer. A very simple tool. Read it every day and start to discover yourself. It's really amazing.
thing you're gonna find very interesting is to collect tools. Tools that tells you the future. Tools that tells about you. They be able to tell about other people. It's very interesting that there's all type of different tools. You're gonna find very interesting as you watch this program, and you're gonna say, wow, I need to collect this. It's amazing, from pterodactyls to cowrie shells to coconut shells to all type of different tools. We'll show you some of it, but in the future we're gonna show you a lot more. We're gonna travel all over the place and bring different tools for you to see it. Now I want to show you something interesting here. You probably never saw before, and I think I'd like to share it with you. We have here, same thing, coconut shells. Okay. Except this here it takes a longer process to produce those coconut shells and the symbols. This is so many symbols that will go on those little tiny coconut shells here. It can go up to 200, maybe more. Each one has different symbols on. Some are animals, some are location, some are things that are going to happen in the future. It's a very unique type of drawing there in the coconut shell. The way you use it is very simple, just like you flip them upside down. Basically what you're going to do is just like shuffling dominoes, you know. You just kind of ask your question, because now you're putting your energy into it. The energy coming out of your palm of your hands through your body, and you're going to the shell. Now I have to ask my question, then I start pulling the shells out and lay them down in purpose so I can read them. Just like this, just keep on pulling. Believe it or not, just by doing this, it's accurate. It's just like amazing how you just can pull the shells and just keep on pulling. You know, it's a certain number of shells that you line up depending on your question. We're not going into details right now, I just want to show you how it was read. So now just keep putting shells up and pick them up. And amazingly, it'll give you all the answers that you're looking for, down to the last shell. Okay? Amazing. You really have to collect some of those tools. Anything, if you have a chance to pick it up, any reading tools, whether it's different type of decks, whether it's different types of coconut shell, you'll find a mind expansion, the energy expansion that will come with it, and the learning. You're really gonna like it.
The next tool I'm going to show you is made of something that you probably already have in your house. Everyone seems to collect things, and one of the things people seem to collect is stones. So all you have to do is go around your house and look to see if you've collected some pebbles of different colors or some small stones or a crystal, and see which ones you need. This tool is very, very simple. It's comprised of one small crystal and 8 stones of different colors. We have here black, purple, red, blue, yellow, green, white, and brown. Now, if you don't have all of them, you can go for a walk in the countryside and try and find it, or you can go to a store and buy it. This tool, although it's very simple, it gives you a very good answer. The way it works is the crystal is a subject, and you hold it in your hand and ask the question. Your own energy goes into the crystal and gets ready to give you the answer. Then you pick up all the stones, you rub them in your hands, and you throw them down, and the stones of different colors that land near the crystal, which is the subject, gives you your answer. The subject can be yourself, or it can be someone else, whoever it is you're reading on. But it's very, very simple. And I'm going to show you here now the different stones and the colors, and on the screen you'll see what each color stone means. There's a very simple tool that you can make with something that you probably already have. And collecting tools to read your future, or your past, or somebody else's will not only help you understand yourself, it will help you move forward, and it's a very exciting thing to do.
Early, I was telling you about collecting tools that tell you about yourself and about the question that you have to ask that nobody else can answer you. One important thing that you need to do before you do any readings is remember to take a herbal bath to cleanse your energy. You know, don't come from work all tired and attempt to use, you know, the tools that you have to get your answer, or you know, be a little, after some fun and you don't feel a little, you know, kind of crazy. You know, make sure you take your bath and you relax and you can really ask your questions without any, you know, anything interrupting you. Okay, now here's a simple tool. Okay, you can find this in the shell shop or any shop, or if you live near salt water or fresh water, you can find this. 4 small shells and one is called subject. This is very simple to read, just like the coconut shells, nothing complicated. The only difference is that you have one shell is the subject. This one shell is right here with a little collar is called the subject. This is the shell that you pick up and put in your hands, and you hold it in your hands before you ask your questions. Subject, you or someone else. Now, after you have asked your question, you'll pick up all the other shells and put in your hands. Hold them, rub your hands together, ask your question, and drop the shells. Wow, in this case, all the shells are up. I got a nice, definitely yes. Now, remember, I showed you before, it's very simple. If there's one down, is a possibility. 2 down and 2 up means yes. 1 up, 3 close, which is 3 down, means you have a chance. And all of them close means definitely not. Very, very simple. Freshwater shells, saltwater shells, very easy to find. Give it a try. Make part of your collection. You see how it works. Don't forget, take your bath. Take your energy bath. Take your herbal bath. Here is a recipe that allows you to reach deep into your dreams, which are called dimensions. Dimensions is where you learn about your own personal self, about your energies. So I'm going to give you something to do, and you need to try it. It's very simple. You need a little bit of grain alcohol, which you're going to pour a little bit in a bowl. A cigar, preferably a little bit of high quality cigar would work. And just break it up inside of the bowl. Get enough for the cigar leaves inside. Then you will smash the cigar leaves inside of the bowl, breaking it up in pieces, and you don't have to ask anything. Once you have broken up the cigar leaves inside of the grain alcohol, make sure you dry your hands, since you're going to have to light the candle that's in front of the bowl. Light the candle in front of the bowl and ask the energy that surrounds you to give you a wonderful sleep, a wonderful dream, a wonderful dimension. How do you use it? Simply reach in a bowl, get a little bit of tobacco, and rub on top of your head. Of course, if you have hair, it might take a little bit more. Leave it in your head and sleep with it on it. And you will see the difference. And you definitely will learn something. That's another way to communicate with the energies. Just don't forget next morning to wash your hair and go to work. Otherwise, you might find yourself drowsy all day long. Another way to go beyond your imagination.
We have made an offering for all of those in the world that want something good to happen. May all your requests come true.